Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Welcome. Today is the 10th of September of 2021. I do hope that you're all doing well. Yesterday I had a bit of a tower moment in the morning, so what I thought was to be a certain path was quickly blocked. I don't know if you had anything like that playing out in your life. Things don't always happen as we expect. Remember that we need to trust in the divine plan, whatever journey you're on. And we're coming up to difficult energies, everyone. October and November are going to be difficult months. We're coming closer to the Mercury retrograde. The bigger outer planets, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, all the outer planets, Jupiter, are all retrograde. That means, it means going backwards. So we're not really able to move forward. I have a feeling that as Mercury will retrograde at the end of the month. Mercury is movement. Mercury is the ruling planet of Gemini and Virgo, everyone. But remember, he's the messenger of the gods. Now, Mercury will go retrograde at the end of September, on the 27th, to be precise, until the 18th of October, in the sign of Libra. And Libra means balance, harmony, justice, fairness, relationships, legalities. Okay, as Mercury will be retrograding, some of the outer planets will move direct. Actually, Jupiter and Mercury are turning direct on the same day. Interesting, right? Because they've both have to do with the mind. Remember, Jupiter it's the ruling planet of Sagittarius, but it's got a lot to do with what we believe in, how we perceive things. So what is our truth? Our truth comes from our beliefs, does it not? So same day, Jupiter and Mercury. So Mercury, the messenger of the king of the gods, Jupiter, are turning direct on the 18th of October. And we will have also Saturn turning direct on the 11th of October, and Pluto will be turning direct on the 6th of October. Remember, Pluto is one of the the last planet, so therefore he's the slowest in motion. So I would say it's like a symphonic orchestra that is preparing to start, moving forward, changing direction, going from backwards, dealing with things to do with the past, and starting to look towards the future. Okay, so October is going to be a really important, very, very important month. Just also, for those of you that aren't familiar with this, Venus is ingressing into Scorpio today, and Venus knows she's coming up to some hard aspects. She'll be in opposition with Uranus moving through Taurus, right? She'll be in square with Chronos, Saturn, and Venus will be retrograding just before Christmas. So obviously, the closer we get to the end of the year, she will start slowing down. And when Venus starts to slow down, it means that, again, she will feel more potent. So anything concerning Venusian matters, love, money, values, self-worth, all those things, we'll be looking at October, November, coming into even December. And I've spoken to many of you concerning love connections, as Mars and Venus in January and February will be coming together in the sign of Capricorn. So obviously if you're a Capricorn out there, it will be more important for you. Of course, Capricorn is a cardinal sign, so obviously all the cardinal signs, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Libra, it will be of great importance for you. And of course, everyone has got Capricorn in their chart somewhere. So no one's out of the picture, or out of this party. It's just for some, it takes the forefront. It takes first position of importance. Okay, anything to do with matters of love. So there's so much going on in the world, everyone collectively, worldly. The cosmos is in anguish, difficulty, in restrictions, in deception. There is just so many layers and so many paradigms that we are, and timelines that we are. It's just like I've seen trains, crossing, going on their path, and we've got oppositions, trains coming from the other side. Oh my goodness me. And it's like jumping from one speeding, moving train to another urgently because of fear. I want to reach out to all of you and just let you know that get out of the fear. Don't get stuck in the paradigm of darkness and fear and what's the world coming to. The world is transforming. Yes, Agape. Agape is kissing me. She's giving me her morning kisses. Well, midday. Yes, Agape, we love you too. Do you want to say hello to all your fans? You've got a lot of fans. Yeah? But they want a message. They want a message. They want a message. Looks like love is here. Love is present. Can we access it? Can we believe in it? Let's cut the cards while Agape is on the table. Yes, Agape. Yes, my love. Yes, my dear. Okay. So we have the 10 of Wands, everyone. 10th of September, or whenever you receive this message. Page of Pentacles. And we've got the Hermit. So on point with the Hermit, right? Remember, he's a number 9. Number 9, we're in the 9th month. We're in the season of Virgo. Virgo is of service. Virgo is very motherly, very nurturing, very much about practicality, health. Okay, those of you that are, you've been bogged down with problems and either you've lost your job or you're being coerced into doing something in particular that so that you could hold on to your job. The coercion that's been going on from the governments, from world leaders. Of course, it's your choice, but I don't believe in what's going on in the world. I feel that we are free individuals, free thinking, and we've got the ability and the democracy as we've had all our lives. We've got the birthright of making our own decisions, okay, whether it's decisions concerning family, health, work, whatever it is that we're dealing with. Remember, we are the masters of our own journey in this lifetime. Yes, I love you too. Can you get down now, because Mummy needs to do some work. Thank you. So, 10 of Wands, heavy burden, back-breaking, some sort of an ending, and the possibility of something new. We're learning something new. Yeah, I know you're going to insist. Typical Agape, typical love matters that won't go away. Yeah, I love you too, sweetheart, but I'm not edible. She's been fed. That's not the reason why she's doing this. She just wants the love from Mummy right now. Yeah, so This is childlike energies, the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who's studying a situation, seeing if something will work, something can grow for us. But it looks like we're needing either advice from a particular person, a particular intellectual, wise teacher could be. This could also be someone who's, we could be talking about a solicitor or a doctor. The Hermit is someone that is very spiritually inclined. Let's see what's going on. Agape, please go and sit down. Get comfortable and have your nap. We have the Queen of Swords. Wow. We've got the Lovers. And oh my goodness me, Agape. I know. And we've got the Three of Cups. Yay. Yay. We've got the Three of Cups, which means a group effort. Three of Cups can speak to a reconciliation. This is concerning conversations, truths, balance and harmony, justice, concerning a relationship, a very important relationship. Remember, this does speak to Gemini. We've got Libra and Gemini here. And you don't want to eat that. That's yucky. And we've got the Three of Cups, which means rekindling, coming together, a group effort. Let's see what's beneath this Queen of Swords, which is more than likely Libran energy. We have the Three of Wands. So there's been a lot of rough patches that we've been going through concerning what it is we believe, what it is we're talking about, what it is that we're up against concerning matters of law. We have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles can speak to, with the Lovers, it can speak to a love triangle. And let's see what's beneath here. We've got the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups, which equals 10. So there's been confusion. There's also many doors that are opening and chances given concerning either a celebration, a group effort, a coming together. I mean, these three deities could be family members, they could be friends, they could be, some sort of a celebration. Or this could also be saying that there's some sort of truth coming through concerning someone's difficulty in making a decision concerning what it is that they love and what it is they perceive. We've got a gift here, the Ace of Pentacles, which is that ace that the page is holding now. So this pentacle, whatever it is it a new home? Is it a new relationship, a commitment? Is it a new job? Whatever it is for you, this has got the potential to bring you to a lot of happiness, bliss. Remember, all the retrograde planets do speak to matters concerning the past that we're looking at now, okay? Everyone, we are one day before 9/11, and it is, and I just got the goosebumps. Every year at this time, my heart, my mind goes out to all those victims that lost their lives. I don't think that there was a proper reason, or I think that was our loss. For whatever reason, Spirit knows. But obviously they were sacrificed for some sort of a reason, but we'll never ever know. And just sending my best wishes out to those who lost beloved people back then. Let's see what this is that's breaking our backs. Another 10 of Swords. It could speak to deception, could speak to an ending of a relationship, obviously. Could speak to just hardships in general. This could be related to work, or could be related to anything that speaks to our thoughts, our perceptions, anything that's written, spoken, paperwork, anything like that. And we've got the King of Cups, King of Cups, Scorpio. Scorpio energy, generally speaking, with the King of Cups. Someone who is maybe unable to speak of their emotions. It's just too heavy for them, too difficult. They've got a lot that they're dealing with. Love maybe has been put on the back burner here. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio. Could be any other water sign. Agape, you're going to burn your tail. We've got the World card here, which means something worldly, a big success, or a karmic cycle is ending. We've got those 2 tens as well, remember. Agape, can you put your tail away? And we've got the Emperor here, everyone. Thank you, Agape. The Emperor is here, everyone, and the Emperor is Aries, could be Taurus, could be any other sign. We do have the 4 fixed signs here, so Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio could be the energy that the Emperor is working with. There is a cycle that's closing. A new beginning is here. The Page of Pentacles could also be a child. Or it could say that there's childlike energies here, such as new beginnings, the possibilities for a new beginning. With that Ace of Pentacles, that was a gift from Spirit. That's what the Emperor could be working on here. We do have a King of Cups as well, which could be another side to the Emperor. King of Cups, remember, is someone that's usually quite emotionally inclined, very different to the Emperor. So we could be talking about 2 different people, or that's just what the, if this is the same person, we know that the Emperor is not very good with speaking of their emotions. So that could be a hidden part to the Emperor, a hidden side of them. Let's look at the Hermit. We have the 7 of Swords. So someone's looking for information, or someone is studying. Is it old messages, conversations to do with the past, or information concerning deception, lies? I mean, this could speak to legalities as well. But someone's trying to read between the lines here. Now, 7 of Swords can speak to intelligence. Someone is very intelligently looking for information that's missing here. And we've got the Devil, and I felt the energy of the Devil underneath when we were looking at the 3 of Cups. I got the energy, I felt the energy of this card, and I'm not surprised seeing it. Agape was in my way, so I thought it was this card. Here it is. So yes, in the backdrop, in the background, we do have the energies of the Devil. Those restrictions, limitations, that difficult cycle. Capricorn and Pluto, right? Pluto is transiting through Capricorn, which is a breaking down of, the old, a breaking down, a powerful transformation that's going on in the background, collectively, individually. But this speaks to hard work as well, and it speaks to limitations and restrictions. It also speaks to oppression. So this Emperor may have been holding back, oppressing their feelings. This does speak to a strong sexual connection as well, which is running in the backlog, in the background. Remember that with a Hermit being a 9, next step is the Wheel of Fortune, which should bring that ending or fated matters playing out. Let's see what's going on 10th of September, or whenever you get this message. What's going on? We have Happy Family, and I think we had this card the other day. Happy Family, which does remind me of the 10 of Cups. It is very similar. Let's take some Lenormand and see what's going on. Play Spirit. Now, we know that the Devil can speak to difficulties and karma. So could it be that the Emperor here is still dealing with difficulties? It could be concerning concerning family matters or a child. We've got the Hermit here, which could also be the energy of the Emperor at this stage, working, you know, in the background, or maybe even seeing the light, becoming more wiser, getting more spiritually inclined through these difficulties. And you know, the Hermit can also speak of no communication. Someone being still, being quiet. We have the Snake. Here is the enemy. Here is the animosity. Here is the darkness. Here is the possibility for I mean, the Serpent can speak to anything that is dark, right? Wow. We've got so much Scorpio energy here. And you know, the Serpent can also speak to illness, everyone. And the Hermit could be a doctor. We see the clouds here, which does speak to a lack of clarity. It's Neptune. So we've got Pluto and Neptune here. Pluto and Neptune, right? Neptune transiting through Pisces. Pisces can speak to medicines, psychiatric wards, hospitals. The positive here, everyone, is that we see the birds coming through, the messengers. I was watching 3 swallows on the electrical line this morning. And when I tend to notice them, important events take place. Obviously swallows, now we've entered into autumn season in the Northern Hemisphere. It's time when they're getting ready to leave. So there's a sense of transition. And they are messengers for me. I've had situations in the past where, you know, it depends on which way the swallows are watching. I mean, they're looking, there was 2 and then the third one sat facing, was it north? I think it's north, but towards, you know, not with their back turned, like they were getting ready to make that transition a few years ago. Maybe even, you know, a cycle of Jupiter, which is like 12, 13 years. I had the same thing happen where I had 2 swallows facing the same way and a third swallow with its back turned. And I had 2 visitors that day. The third visitor did not come. So, and there's a bigger story around it, but I do notice the, you know, animals and the signals that they give us. And we've got 3 birds here, so that's interesting. Today, actually, the 3 of them were facing north. We didn't have one with its back turned. So 3 can speak to a group, just like with the 3 of Cups. It could speak to, yes, an agreement amongst 3 people where there's been conflict. They're all on the same page. Remember that 3 is usually a crowd, but in this case, I feel that that third swallow is what's going to help. The group effort is going to bring in the sunrise, if I can use that term. Let's see what else is going on. So the nebulous energy is clearing as the sun comes through. And just like on a foggy day, sometimes we'll wake up with a lot of fog, right? You can't see much. Then the sun starts to break through and the fog disappears. That's how I get, that's the energy I get from this card, and that's the nebulous Neptune energy. Let's see what comes after it, because something is clearing after the darkness, after the fear, that some form of ending has happened, some transformation has been playing out. The snake can also speak to an enemy, which with the death card, the coffin, says that the enemy is dying away, falling away, shedding, whatever this is. Remember, the serpent can speak to poison, it can speak to medicine as well. So yes, concerning health matters of the world, this could be a really positive piece of news. And we know with the sun moving through Virgo, happy birthday, mind you, dear Virgo. Virgo and Neptune, well, Pisces, which is right across, it's all about medicines, practical. emotional, psychological, and Virgo is all about doing the work, providing so that there is there's no imprisoning situations. Yeah. We have the path, which shows up very much many times in my readings. So most of you know what the path means. It's choice, it's decision. For some of you, it could be separation. We have a news or a letter or an SMS, or this could also speak to contracts, legalities. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It does speak to contracts. It speaks to divorce. It speaks to new commitment. For others of you, there's a hesitation. There's a choice. Okay? There is a choice because something now has ended here. The negativity, I feel, is falling away. 43 and 9 is 52 and 7 is 59, which equals a 14, and that equals a 5. Again, Taurus, the Hierophant, which holds 2 keys as well. And remember that Taurus does speak to, it's a 5. So there are changes concerning the Hierophant. Is it what you believe? Is it a marriage? Is it a family? Is it your traditions? Is it about the system, the hierarchy system? We know that with Pluto transiting through Capricorn, which is the governments, it's the patriarchy, that is slowly breaking down. Things are changing in the world, people. And the changes in the world will reflect our own personal lives and the other way around. Wow. Thank you, dear Spirit. And we've got the key, which obviously speaks to a wound or a problem where there is a potential to find a solution. Love to see that. After the restrictions with the tower here, the tower in the Lenormand is very different. Let's take, I want to take a few cards on that 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, which is very motherly, and we've got the 10 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, and we've got a Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is usually my Virgo Capricorn cards. And we've got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Again, lots of 10s. They do 3 10s equal the Empress. The Queen of Pentacles, of course, could be a mother. She could have the energy. She's the minor arcana of the Empress. So anything it is that we love, we need to keep fighting, even though for some of us we think something has ended. Something that we were working towards has ended. Maybe it's just a new beginning. The 7 of Wands says keep fighting for that. The potential is here. We've got the King of Cups, everyone. The 9 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups. This could be a chance that's coming back around again. We've got lots of cups. This Page of Pentacles does speak to a new beginning where someone will be, they'll feel the bliss, they'll feel the happiness. Happy family. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment, right? The 4 of Cups does speak to sadness. Well, speaks to boredom, logically, or someone not noticing this offer. But the 4s always speak to something concerning the family. Looks like this King of Cups is going to do what it is that makes them happy from here onwards, not what makes the family, or, you know, needing to provide the service to the family or whoever that they were working towards or for. So just looking at the 9 of Cups, I mean, he's holding the 10th cup, and here we've got the 14. So even looking at 14 cups, that again is temperance. And temperance can speak to, you know, that divine balance that Spirit wants for us. in whatever it is we're needing to heal. Remember, Four of Cups is, I'm not happy in my home, right? In my foundation. Whatever I've been dealing with, the happiness is not there. And obviously there's been a weight. Remember, Temperance does speak to someone needing to heal, but also have the, be tempered and know that things will work out. They will come into balance. Now, this Five of Swords opened up accidentally. I didn't get to say where I'd put it, and the Five of Swords we know can speak to conflict. There's a lot of that going around. Someone fighting with their demons or with their competitors, or legally harsh words. We've got the Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, usually my Leo card. Remember, she's very attractive, very magnetic. She's very powerful. She's got leadership qualities, but she's also someone that likes to indulge in desires. We've got the Ace of Cups, and we've got the Seven of Cups, which we've seen before. With the Seven of Cups, remember, here we had the Seven of Cups and then the Three of Cups. Now the Queen of Wands, I suppose, could be a third person. Just in these cards here, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the King of Cups, who is in between maybe two different choices. Or we're talking about strong, someone who was, very earthy, Queen of Pentacles, someone very stable. Queen of Wands now more so taking action after having seen the light. Okay, and maybe even, the Queen of Wands does speak to what it is we're working on. So here we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is, she's invested in what she's been working on. And with the Queen of Wands, she's taking the action towards it, which opens many doors. And I'm going to say that could speak to career, obviously, where some of you are growing spiritually, or maybe spiritually inclined into business, which could possibly bring forth a transformation in your life, a new contract. But the Seven of Cups, yes, speaks to open doors. It's the Neptune, again, the Neptunian energy. But we've got 8 cups here. And 8 of Cups can speak to someone walking away, someone ready, doing their homework, ready to walk away, maybe because there's been deception, maybe because there's been lies, and maybe because someone's been stuck in a cycle where there was a lot of confusion, a lot of deception concerning matters of love. So it could work out in many ways for each of you. There's a lot of messages here, everyone. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the Six of Pentacles, which does speak to balance, harmony, generosity, and legalities. Let's take 3 Sibilas. 3 Sibilas, as we've got a choice here. Someone is going to make a choice to break a difficult cycle. They're going to move towards what it is they desire. They're not sitting there waiting anymore. Queen of Pentacles is just someone that's there. They're usually not action orientated. They're all about keeping that flame going. But there's not much action now. Maybe there's been, with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Seven of Wands, maybe it's that she's been fighting a situation that was difficult, but it wasn't about moving forward. It was about just holding the fort, holding that sacred flame burning, the flame within her heart, within her home. So let's see, because the King of Cups here, Scorpio, as I said, Venus is transiting into Scorpio. She will be all about death and transformation. She will be all about sexual matters, sexually inclined. Venus in Scorpio can also speak to financial help from other sources, from other people. She's very transformative in the sign of Scorpio. She's like a make or break. Let's see what's going on. We have La reunion, everyone. 8 of Wands. So there is a reunion. We did have that 3 of Cups. 8 of Wands can speak to flight travel. So those of you that are at a physical distance, this is maybe what you're wanting, but I don't know if it's possible for you to fly to that destination, to your person. But this can speak to, obviously, messages of love coming through, or just quick action being taken towards a commitment or an agreement. We have the dog, which is for Delta, 9 of Cups. Loyalty, King of Cups being very loyal, looks like. And this does speak to devotion. We've got news coming through. Masangini, 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, which someone's in two minds about sending out those contracts, that news about them making a decision. And we've got the 10 of Swords, Militare. This could be a blockage. 10 of Swords, remember, was on this side here. The Militare does speak to an ending, an uphill battle, secrecy. Someone's not speaking. They're not speaking about the hardships they're going through and the legalities and the karma that they're dealing with. But remember, he's on a mission, and this can speak to anything concerning the army. This is a soldier. We've had a lot of things going on in Afghanistan with the US, the Militare, 10 of Swords. There has been deception concerning someone's desire and the ability to move forward. But someone is very decisive here. Remember, the 10 of Swords turns into the Ace, which does speak to victory. And we've got the 2 of Cups. We've got the house, Casa, everyone. And the house can speak to, obviously, can speak to government. It can speak to hierarchy. It could speak to anything governmental or any institutions. It could speak to a home, a business, someone's foundation, something that feels like home, which could also be someone's country, right? We've got the 2 of Cups here, which does speak to the agreement. So in other matters concerning love and relationships, someone is obviously here. They are loyal to this connection, but they're dealing with legalities. There's still an uphill battle here. There's a lot of secrecy concerning their hardship. But I'm going to say there could also be a secret contract, a secret agreement that's happening behind closed doors. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles here, silly actions, the delirante. Look, I feel here with the 9 of Pentacles, which is the Virgo energy, this is support from friends. So someone who is single and standing on their own, this could also be support, if not financial. It could be financial, but it could also be emotional support from others. All right, everyone. So we've got a 17, 19, 20, 22. Oh my God, these work out to number 22 again, which is Venus in Libra. 6 to 7 weeks, everyone. That's the timing. Happy family. Let's read that for a moment. And it's a number 4, which speaks to our home, our country, togetherness. The rainbow over this happy family portends a time of joy and celebration. Remember, we had the 3 of Cups. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity, I can't even read that word, that a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also simply signify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding, anniversary, or birthday party. Enjoy. And, well, this could speak to a commitment, a new home, a new contract, a new job, whatever it is, these cards here tell a story on their own. And remember that we've got the North Node in Gemini, which is, the twins, making decisions but having difficulty in making them. Okay. I want to take a message from the goddesses and sirens today, everyone. Let's see what's going on today. I'd love to hear from you. What happened for you yesterday, the 9th of the 9th? It was quite a significant day for me. Was it a significant day for you? I truly believe, doesn't matter what we work towards and what we try to manifest, life is going to point us the way. And there's no fighting that. Like, seriously, it's not up to us. It's the divine plan. You can only send your wishes out to Spirit. I hope you have done that on the new moon in Virgo. We're coming up to a full moon in Pisces, which is opposite Virgo, on the 20th. And pay attention, everyone. It's not going to be an easy one. Thank you, Spirit. Artemis and individuation. Artemis. She's a warrior goddess, as you could see. Let's read it from the booklet. Individuation. Okay. Run your own race. Independence is a gift. It is time to create your own life. It is wonderful to be alone and to be able to do as one pleases. The time has come for focus. The consort of the Greek god Zeus was the goddess Hera, but to put it mildly, Zeus wasn't the most faithful of men. One of his many conquests was a heavenly beauty called Leto, who became pregnant. Hera, in her rage, decided to kill Leto, but Leto, understanding the extreme danger, fled the heavenly realm by transforming herself into a quail and fleeing to the island of Ortilla, where she lay hiding under a tree and gave birth to the first of her twins. The first twin was Artemis, who then assisted her mother through the rest of her labor with the birth of her twin brother Apollo. Yes, Artemis was the twin of Apollo. This is our first glimpse of the independent and capable spirit of the goddess Artemis. Strong and beautiful, her aim with the bow unmatched, her bravery noted. She grows into a formidable huntress who runs free in the forest. Speaking with her father about her future, she begs him to allow her to never marry, but to remain a maiden, free of the confines of a home, and to live wildly in the forests with just animals for company. Zeus was moved by his daughter's authentic and stark admission and grants her his unusual wish. Now goddess of animals and of the forest, she receives the finest hounds from the god Pan, and these dogs are chosen for her unmatched abilities to bring down lions, catch the swiftest hares, and mark the lair of the stag. Artemis goes on to live an adventurous, brave, and at times violent life. There are many stories describing her assisting women in childbirth, as she did for her mother, and yet also taking life with her bow and an arrow that is swift and painless. Although a huntress, she would punish her hunters that killed mercilessly or with disregard for the honor of their prey. Artemis is a moon goddess who inspires women, in particular, to live an authentic life. She encourages us to live the life we truly desire, even if that is somewhat different to others. And I do see the Queen of Wands here being another side of the mothering Queen of Pentacles. She asks that we distinguish ourselves as beings completely separate from our parents, our children, or our friends. She asks that we know ourselves, act upon this knowledge, and in those sometimes frightening moments, be able to experience freedom. As a deity of wild places, she encourages us to stretch and go to levels we may not always feel comfortable going, whether that is physically or mentally. Her duality is also interesting. The fact that she helped bring in life and death, that she was a protector and huntress, that she believed in mercy but at times acted without it. Artemis demonstrates to us that we can choose to do anything we wish, even if these things seem contradictory. Wow. What a message, everyone. What a powerful, powerful message. That was incredible. I really enjoyed that. So she's a goddess warrior. She's a fighting spirit. Yes, she has got a lot to do with childbirth. So we know that we are made up of many parts, many energies, right, that come through at different points of the day during, conversations or meetings or whatever life throws at us. Remember, we had the Queen of Swords here as well. And that is another side to Artemis here. So it is speaking about courage. It is speaking of freedom here. The freedom to move towards what makes you happy and to be able to decide and to discern from anything that is not for you anymore. Don't let things that are not meant to be in your life hold you back from your transformation, right? The birds do speak to freedom as well. The freedom to decide for ourselves, the freedom to move wherever it is we're hoping to move to. That could be on a collective as well as on a personal scale, everyone. But even this, this uphill job or calling that we have, which is very painful. Remember, the Ten of Swords speaks to back pain. So life has been back-breaking recently, but we need to keep carrying on because where we're heading to is something much more stable, new agreements, new fairness, new justice. Two of Cups is an agreement, right? And it's also a very important connection. It's not going to be an easy one, but the dog here, Aquarius, Uranus in Aquarius, this does speak to something that's been long-lasting, something that could last for a long time, and that there is trust here. There is trust and there is devotion and there is love. That's all you need, really. They're the tools you need. They're the weapons you need to be able to climb that mountain. All right, everyone. So remember, Artemis was the sister of Apollo, and Apollo it's like the sun. He comes through like the sun, just like the sun comes through here, through the darkness. I always believe in the light. Please do. Please look at life from the positive side. Negativity can really draw you down and keep you in the energy of the devil. So steer away from that. Shift your focus into other things. Keep the faith. Spirit is here. The angels are here. God is here. We need to keep believing. All right? Thank you, everyone. Love and light. Thank you for your support, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and being on Patreon as well. Thank you for your support. Through your support, this channel continues to be able to bring you what it is that you're waiting for every day. And you all know, even though I'm here to help guide and hopefully help you as much as I possibly can, remember, I'm only human as well. We all are. We all have that godly side, that light side, that angelic side to us. But we just need to know that we need to do some work on ourselves to access that, to be open to the divine, because we're all divine beings. Some of us not so divine, but most of us are light workers. Most of us that are here are practically on the same level. Let's come together as a happy family, come through with the light, try to awaken others that are still in fear and darkness and are wearing a blindfold. Try to take that blindfold off them so that they could see that there's more to what the darkness is showing them. And I'd like to personally thank those of you that have either sent me gifts through the mail. Sally, I think your gift is here. The post takes forever now. Sally, I'm really looking forward to seeing your gift. Thank you so much. Also, those of you that are sending, some gift through PayPal donation, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I've got also another special thanks that I will give tomorrow, more than likely, to another lovely lady. But I will be back tomorrow with more. Thank you so much, everyone. Love and light. I will talk to you tomorrow.